y'all, Sets with Chief. Welcome to another video. Woo. And it's cold out here today. Well, not as bad as it's been the past week here in Chicago. And I have 2 toilets I'm delivering from Home Depot. And I just said I would just talk a little bit about why has the whole 9-to-5 system, I should say, why does it seem like it's broken? You know, why is it cracked? You know, why is it not working out for a lot of people the way society has set it up? Okay, please, if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, share, leave your comments, and let's talk about this, guys. The 9-to-5 as we know it is broken. It's broken. Okay, and it's sad to say, but job security, the way a lot of people think, a lot of people say, oh, job security with a paycheck every 2 weeks, it's broken. Okay, and I know there's people that will argue that they have been doing their job for 20 years, you know, and they have benefits and this, that, but for the new generation, the way people used to see a job, you know, with the security, with the benefits, you know, and then there was retirement and there was a pension, you know, all of that is gone. Okay, all of that, the way society used to, you know, the mindset, you know, that they would put in students and children, like, okay, you could go to school, go to college, you know, get a job, work for 40 years, you know, and in the meantime, they could hold just one job. Okay, now this is the past, several years back. Okay, they could hold just one job. So someone could finish college, get one job, okay, and that one job was able to pay for everything. So I've dropped off the delivery. Yeah, so I just want to talk about that whole 9-to-5 thing. Yeah, the way the 9-to-5 was set up to operate, for a lot of people, I would say it's not working anymore. A lot of people are going to college and coming back. I did a video talking about that. A lot of people are going to college and coming back from college worse off than they were before they went to college. You know, and to me, that doesn't make any sense. A lot of people are getting degrees that and taking up student loans, you know, and they cannot find jobs to be able to earn money and pay back those loans. You know, a lot of people are broken. A lot of people, even like we're in 2025, and even as the year has started, people have been laid off and fired already in January. Okay, the first month of the year. You know, so it's like, I mean, something has to give. I mean, speaking for myself, I went to school, you know, became a registered nurse in 2010. And the whole, even though it's not a 9-to-5, like it's 7 to 3, the shifts are 7 to 3, 3 to 11, 11 to 7, you know, but the whole scheduled shift type thing, it didn't work for me. You know, I had small children. They're all teenagers now. You know, trying to fit that in. You know, and well, I mean, we know that the whole healthcare system is terrible. You know, it's terrible. Always short-staffed. I tried doing the nights to try to see if it'll be like more relief for me, and even at the nights, it's only one nurse for 60 patients. You know, and you have to pass all these medications, and you have to deal with all this stuff, and if there's a fall, it's a huge problem. You have to call all these people and do all this paperwork, and you're just there for hours. So it's just, yeah, so yeah, 9-to-5s yeah, it does not, for a lot of people, is not working. You know, the whole idea of getting a job, you know, so you go to school from the time that you're in kindergarten or preschool. For a lot of people, preschool, because the parents have to work even when before they start school. So a lot of people, they go to preschool. Um, so I had to put my kids in preschool because I was going to school. I was still going to school when they were like really young. So from preschool all the way till 18, and you graduate high school, you're given a blueprint, I guess. You do this, you take these classes, and the sad part about it is that a lot of the classes that you take, all these classes that, it's just like, for what? I mean, you don't even really use it in your daily life, your day-to-day life. People are finishing school with all these degrees, and having to work in department stores, okay? They're promised pies in the sky, that they'll finish, get this job security, and it's like, even the ones that have the so-called good jobs, they're having panic attacks because they're fearful, they're fearful that they might not have a job tomorrow. So it's just like, I think that the way society is, or where society is headed, is people are going to be running their own businesses. People are going to be having their own side hustles or, businesses, like the way I do. So when I left nursing in 2020, so finally I left nursing, I became a notary in 2020. So I got commissioned in my state, Illinois. I started running, so I had a hair business, because I learned to do hair as a young person, even before I was a teenager. So I started doing hair, and then I started, so when I left nursing finally in 2020, I started doing delivery, so as an independent contractor, like, working various apps, and I still do all of those things, different things to today, running different apps, and what else? I took a course on running a middleman business, so I started running a middleman. I have a middleman cleaning business. I started running that as well, and I do digital marketing. So, and I think that I honestly feel that is where society is headed. It's like a lot of the young people will finish. There's going to be a lot of them that are going to be worse off after college than even people that didn't even go to college, because now you have all these loans that you have to pay. It's going to affect your credit, and just like your quality of life in general. So it's like, I think that we have to start reprogramming, I should say, our children. After we're teenagers, so we have to start reprogramming our children to think more of in terms of business as opposed to a job. Because first and foremost, job is just over broke. It's a very temporary solution. Because you're just doing like a set skill for a company or entity, and when they, for whatever reason, they don't need that skill anymore, maybe it doesn't like fit with their bottom line, or it's like, I mean, why would you, with eyes wide open, wide awake, put yourself in a situation whereby all of your expenses, your house expense, your car expense, the food that you eat and feed your family, everything is dependent on a job, that has hired you for a certain task, okay, or for a certain skill, and not really think to yourself that, okay, what if for whatever reason they don't need that skill anymore, and I've bet my shelter, mortgage, or what I rent, my shelter, my meals, and all these different things on something that is so unstable. It's not guaranteed. To me, that is irresponsible. That is irresponsible. So I think And if you go like on YouTube and stuff, you're gonna see a lot of people, talking about, the fact that they are leaving the whole 9 to 5, the whole box, and they are reestablishing their lives. They are, some of them are getting RVs and just touring the country, and people just want to live. People want to live. People want to have options. People want to have options. And that's the point. To be able to live life and live life to the fullest. Not be caged by a corporation, an entity, a company. And I honestly feel that we need to start allowing our young people to express themselves, to be themselves, and to choose their own path, because like when I think of myself, like the promises that I was made, and being told that, hey, you go for healthcare, go for nursing, you're going to be guaranteed an income. But it's like, I mean, what is a guarantee when you're miserable? So I think that job security, the way people, the way society has painted it to be, is an illusion. And a lot of people are finding out the hard way that it is an illusion. It is an illusion. I think that people have to become creative, whether it's content creation, whether it's discovering new skills that they can use and build their own lives, their own, maybe freelancing, and just like go directly to the customer, go directly to the client, rather than going to a corporation and being boxed in, and then being used, and when the company, the entity, the business is tired of, or has used you, or they just dump and discard you. Some people get severance pay and some people don't, but it's like, where do you start from? So why not teach our young people, rather than teaching them to just go to school, then go to college, then get that degree, because a lot of them are seeing that it's not working. A lot of young people are finishing school and going back home to live with their parents in the basement. They're going back and they're finishing school, and the illusion that they had, it's broken. It's broken, it's destroyed, because they see reality, and reality becomes like a smack in the face, because the things that they were told, they're gonna find out that it's all lies. It's all fake. And reality hits hard. So I think that we definitely need to start doing things differently, because insanity is doing things the same way and hoping for a different result. It doesn't happen. Yeah. So the whole 9 to 5, the whole rat race structure of things is not working. I think the future is business. The future of society is business, creativity, content creation, just thinking out the box, and I think that the way things are gonna be is gonna be such that if you don't think outside the box, you're not gonna be able to survive. If you're not thinking outside the box, you're gonna be left behind. Okay, if you're not thinking outside the box, you're gonna be you're gonna be left in the dust. Okay, so I think we have to do things differently. By the way, I have the multiple streams masterclass bundle, teaching you different ways that I'm able to make money apart from a 9 to 5 after I've left nursing, and I've been able to thrive, take care of my 3 teenagers as a single parent. So if you want to grab that, I'm going to leave the link in the description. It has the passive riches bundle, teaching you how to do digital marketing, content creation, and earn money that way. The middleman business guide, how how to network with service companies around and make money, when you get clients for them. The independent contractor guide, basically with 72 different apps that you can choose from to get started making money with your car or your truck, minivan, whatever you have. And finally, the mobile business guide. So I have, it's very affordable, $49.99. If you want to get started, if you're tired of being stuck and hoping and praying for a job, and you want to break out of that whole mindset and actually create your own abundance, grab it. I'm going to leave a link in the description, so you can get started. Set to achieve. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, leave your comments. Until next time, God bless. Peace.